Okay, guys, we're here with our second episode of Now and Next with Octavia podcast. All right, we're going to do our natural little check in. Go ahead. Real comfortable. I need a mental health check in. Mental health check in.
All right, y'all.
How you feeling?
So life has been lifing. Life has been lifing. So this is one of those moments of just we're trying to get through it. But there's always let me tell y'all about God. I'm not gonna go too deep about God. But you gotta know one thing that I do know is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It just to be a human.
Yes.
Check in with me. Check in with us, Octavia.
I'm checking in 1, 2. The mental health today is like a 1 out of 10. A 1 out of 10. Yes, the energy is a little more down today. I'm just gonna be honest. Something just weird happened that was very weird, and I'm gonna call it weird. And we're just gonna, like she said, God. I'm just gonna ask that God just work that out because the energy was only ever in the best spot and had the best intentions, literally for children. But whatever.
Also, y'all, before we get deep in today's episode, I just want to say faith is very important to both of us. God is very real, and He's very real to both of us. And no matter what, we know that we are here on earth to help facilitate His will.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we started. Well, that's one of the reasons why she started this podcast and why I'm a part of the podcast is that we know that we're here to help further God's, like God, I don't want to say will, but God's will. We'll say God's will.
Okay, God's will. Absolutely. No wrong with that. And today, that's why I was just...
perfect segue.
I just wanted to come into this episode talking about overcoming adversity because that is very important. And that is very current, actually, for me right now. Actually, for both of us. But for me. Life literally lifed within 24 hours. So prayers. Thank you. So we're just going to talk a little bit about overcoming adversity and why that's important. All right. All right. So you ready for the first question? Here we go. All right. So when you feel like giving up, what deeper purpose or goal helps you push through the hard moments?
I love this question. Okay. So y'all, when I was very young, I was given a vision from God and a download. And I hold on to that download. I hold on to it.
What was that download?
It was me standing on a yacht. It was literally just me. And y'all, I had this when I was very, very young. But I just remember feeling peace in this, whatever timeline this was, I felt peace. But it was just me on my yacht. I had a baby in my hand and I was just staring out at the water. I'm like, in this timeline, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's how I knew I made it. But I don't know. I don't know.
And that helps you.
That literally keeps me going because I know God gave me that. I had that vision as a child. I don't know nothing about a yacht. I don't know nothing about no yacht as a child. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, for sure.
But I just remember getting that downloaded and knowing came over me like, this is going to be your life.
Okay.
So that.
Okay. Did you have feelings in that moment? You like felt it, like physically, like you could feel.
I physically
like
felt it because it was a piece that it's a piece of knowing there is no worry. There's no worry.
And that's,
you have the money, you have the connection, you have it.
Okay.
That everything's okay.
Yes.
What about for yourself?
So for this little past child of adversity for myself, I kind of I didn't really have a moment that helped me because I went in. I'm gonna be honest.
And we're still kind of coming out of it.
Yes, I'm in it. I'm literally talking to you while standing in water that's over my head.
Yeah.
But I'm here. So when I feel like giving up or deeper purpose go, honestly, mine is simply just getting through all the other times that felt the same. That's it. It's like, okay, I made it through that. I thought that was gonna be the end. Okay, another one hit. I made it through that one. Okay, I thought that was the end. Boom. Another one. So it's like
beautiful. You
just think, okay, you ain't failed me in none of those times. You ain't failed me in none of those times. So I gotta come out on this one. But it's hard to see when it happens.
When you're in the middle.
In the moment. And how you respond to adversity as well. I did not have the best response. But I'm working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're growing. And we're growing, y'all. All right. So that's where I can go with that. I'm pretty sure I opened up with that throughout the episode without going too deep. But all right, you ready for the next question?
That was a really good response.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, ready for the next question.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm doing my best.
Yes.
I just want to be happy.
Y'all, she's doing amazing. And this is a really good person.
Yes.
This is a really good person.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how
that's awesome.
Let me tell y'all, the moment I met her, I knew God is in his bag on this one.
Wow.
So she not get like, he gonna show up and show out. So that's what he do.
Yeah. This is crazy. And I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna add to that just one sentence and we're moving on. Ever since I met this human, we literally laugh every day. We laugh every single day. Even on days it's hard to laugh, we find some way to be stupid and try to find the best moment. Woo.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, yeah, that's thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
Okay. Every now and then. Okay. So here you go. Number 2. Who in your life or what person inspires you to keep going? And what lesson have they taught you about perseverance?
Okay, I love this question because even though, and I'm going to be vulnerable here, even though my mom and I,
oh my gosh,
my mom and I were just kind of going through a moment, but she definitely is, being the eldest, and shout out to the eldest, the firstborn girls, but my mom is the definition of resiliency, and I'm sure that you could say the same for your mom.
Oh my gosh.
It's something about that single mama.
I mean, she tough.
She gonna get it done. That single mommy
every time.
Oh, honey, gonna make sure in new clothes, clean, fed. You coming to school on time? Like it's no problem. It's no problem. So definitely my mom, and I just couldn't imagine at 31 having children. So for her to have 2 kids on one income,
Your mama had 3.
Congrats. 3. Your mama had 3. My mom had 2. Even one would have sent a girl.
That firstborn, no wonder y'all so weird.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm a middle child. Shout out to all the middle childs who are fair, equal, and justice. We don't play about that, okay? Firstborns, you're just weird.
Firstborns, we have to take on all that trauma.
You do, okay?
Look, mommy, she's gonna dump all of it, and she's gonna tell us take care of them kids.
It is.
So now we got to take care of the kids and we got to take on the trauma. So it's just like,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. That makes so much sense. I like to hear that perspective. Because by the time I'm here, people already got their systems. And I'm just learning from the oldest and the youngest. And I'm like, okay, that's what I don't need to be doing.
Yeah.
All right. So,
well, they say that middle children make millionaires. They're the millionaires. So, hey.
Middle millionaires. I mean,
I'm happy.
M's oldest son for what?
Well, no. Aries. So
oldest stand for Scorpio
leader.
Season. Scorpio season. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So great. Oh, I'm gonna answer that question too.
Oh yes.
I can ask myself some.
Oh please.
Sometimes people don't understand talk show. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Clock.
She
clocked me.
So number 3. Oh no 2. I'm gonna say yes, my mom, of course. Period. I'm gonna say period there. It's a lot I can say without saying. Period. Mama, and I know. I've seen it. But on a very, very opposite end is my dad.
Okay.
So yes, he had millions of children. Just kidding. He knows that. He cool. But thousands and millions and trillions of them. But that man.
Those who know.
No, for real. That man still went to college. All levels.
Yeah.
Follow his dreams. His dreams was to be a principal.
Became a principal,
Through
y'all.
all of us, even though, emotionally we'll pay for it. Psychologically we'll pay for it. But he achieved that dream. R.I.P. to him, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philip Perry. Yes. But his dream was to be a principal and he made it, period. Through all of that. Okay? So I'm going to say both are mom and dad in very different ways. They kind of worked as a team but didn't really realize it. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. All right, let's move on. We're going to go to question 3. All right, what past challenge have you overcome that reminds you of your strength when you're facing new obstacles? I'm gonna say it one more time. What past challenge have you overcome that reminds you of your strength when you're facing new obstacles? So what's something that you went through that was you never thought you'll see the end?
Oh my gosh, getting fired.
Okay.
Getting fired, I had 0 iota of how I was going to pivot because I didn't want to be a teacher. Like I didn't want to teach again. And I already know how my personality is. And it's just so hard for me to be told what to do by people who I think are peons, who I think are lame. And I was high functioning depression, no clue what was going on. No clue.
Okay.
No clue. Yeah.
Wow.
You're a miracle. She kind of saved me. You saved me.
No, don't say that.
Yes, I have to put it on camera. We have to publicly know, right? This might be.
She does a lot.
This is a serious conversation, y'all, but at the same time, this might be.
That I am.
Yes.
Clapped. Okay. Thank you.
But sweet. I of course did not say that information at first because I didn't want you to be like, this girl's like a crackhead.
No.
This girl is just wild. She has no because I take two-time nominated teacher. Stay recognized. I'm not no just person. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want you to think I was a bum.
You're not just a person.
Yeah.
2-time nominated?
2-time nominated teacher in the state of Texas.
Dang.
Awards.
Ooh. And we've been clocked.
Thank you.
Turned realtor.
Top producing consistently.
Period.
Owner of Taylor Boutique and Tay Studios on Etsy. Oh.
I didn't even know about the studios. Come on, studios. Okay. I've been pondering for myself how I would answer that question.
Okay.
A past challenge. I'm gonna say there's so many miracles God have pushed.
Miracles.
God has pushed so many miracles. I'm gonna start when I was young. I'm gonna say college. The fact that I graduated college was God. It was God. That's the only way I got through college. I mean, some weird things happen. Very weird things. You learning life, the ropes. I didn't even know how to pay a bill.
Your
I
stories
didn't
are
even know how to
really
mail a letter.
inspiring.
What?
Your college stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm the type of person I learn from others. I don't know, that may be hard to believe, but I learned a lot from my mentor by
Okay.
what she did. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this.
Mm.
And when you told me your college stories, which I think in time you should eventually share, um, those made me realize this is such a strong woman.
Mhm.
This is a very resilient woman, and this is someone, if you can go through college and the things that you went through, you can handle anything.
Yeah, college was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In time, y'all. In time, she
We're
gonna
gonna
tell
unravel. We're gonna
y'all.
get to know each other, y'all. We're gonna kick back.
Yes.
We're gonna do it. We got so many.
It will inspire you. If you're a young girl watching this, girl, just know it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
Girl, it's gonna
Use
be
all
all right.
that. Use all that trauma. Use all that anger. That anybody treating you weird or you not getting that love you
Mm-hmm.
need. Turn all that pain to yourself.
To
Get to
yourself.
you. Y'all arguing about who with who doing what, bro. Go get some money for real. Go get some money.
Yeah, the
It's
money's actually
better to
gonna
go
make you
get some
happy.
money. Like
Like,
for
I
real.
hate to clock it, girls, but that man, that child is not gonna make you as happy as that money is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's true. And with that money, just love on you.
Love on you.
Love
And
on you.
girls, can we start helping the environment, and can we start helping these school systems?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Let's use our powers for good.
exactly. Okay. All right. So here's the next question, because that was good. How have your thoughts or attitude during a difficult time directly influenced the result or your growth afterward?
That's a really good question.
So, how have your thoughts or attitude during a difficult time directly influenced the result or your growth afterwards?
Okay, I'll say when I was younger, negative thoughts will only attract more negative outside world. So you'll be having a bad day, and next thing you know, your car was broken into. The next thing you know, you got an eviction notice. The next thing you know, your boyfriend's cheating on you. And that can all start right here in the mind, and that is a spiral. So for myself, I have seen personally, Taylor, if you think negative, yeah, bad shit is going to happen. It is. So now, I mentioned in another of our videos, y'all, for real, check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have upped my meditations, the subliminals. I am constantly saturating my brain that miracles happen, period. 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 That's it. That's it. That's the only thing I'll think. So now I've gone to a place where I truly believe in magic and the magic of us as human of women. Because when y'all are looking at people like P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein, these people aren't good people. They're doing horrible things. They are literally harming violence. But yet in theory, on the 3D plane, they get exactly what they want. They have the mansion. They have the nice car. They have. So, not to say that materials matter, it just goes to show the law of attraction doesn't care if you are a good person or a bad person. That's all. That's between you and God.
Absolutely.
Sorry, y'all. I went on a tangent on that one. Octavia,
As you shall.
tell me what is helping you. What's helping you, especially during this time? And what advice could you give to someone else out there?
I'm gonna go back. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what's getting me through this time is all the other hard times.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's it. Cause they all worked out. That's it.
Yeah.
And I guess you can call that faith. But it's hard sometimes. And what's the other part of your question?
This is my number.
444. There it is. Clocked every day.
Maybe I need to get a tattoo. 444.
No more tattoos.
No more tattoos.
God.
I have to relax.
What's the other part to your question?
What advice could you give to someone right now who's going through some turmoil? Because right now in our country, everybody's getting fired. Everybody's getting fired in our country. What advice could you give to somebody? Not that you're... She not.
I'm over here like, wait.
But just adversity.
Okay. I'm going to first say, you need to have a crash out friend. I have a crash out friend. Meaning, I have someone to call when I don't care what I sound like, what I say. I can say the worst thing in the world, and they know you're going to be okay. Everything will be all right. So you need a crash out friend. Otherwise, you'll probably feel crazy because you're just getting advice from yourself at the end of the day. You're just talking to your own mind, trying to make sense of yourself all day. So find your crash out friend. That helps a lot. And make sure you're not tripping.
Do you think I could be a good crash out friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are a crash out friend for sure.
I am.
I'm definitely a crash out friend. Please crash out with me, cause let's do it.
We gonna have a ball.
Cause what's happening? Okay. Who pissed you off? Okay. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm gonna let you know. But you can crash out at the end of the day. We're gonna make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? So how has that contributed to your growth after you get through that difficult time?
It's just another testament to how good God is. That's it.
Absolutely.
It's just, the thing is, and it's so interesting about us as humans. We trust that the sun is there, even when we cannot see the sun in the sky. Right? We have that blind faith. But when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to God and like the storm that we're facing, we don't think the same. And I think that's because it's hard to go through, right? It's like slapping you in the face. But just like how the sun shines at the end of the day, God appears for you at the end of the day.
Like a rainbow.
Like a rainbow. There is a rainbow.
And it's there.
And happy Pride. Love is love.
Yo. She funny. You cannot be mad about that. And let me just interject really briefly before we go our separate ways. Sprite. Hey, Sprite. I told you this is going to be in the videos every sesh. Call me. I want that brand deal. Y'all mean so much to me. You've been with me all my life, and you treated me right. What about you? You have any special stories with Sprite?
Sprite, I have Crohn's disease, Sprite, and so look, you helped me. You helped calm the tummy. But really, my special shout out is gonna be to The Sims. I've been playing you since the 6th grade. That's it.
She still plays The Sims, y'all. Every single
day.
Every
day.
I call it delusional now at this point. It's diluted. But y'all, her people be running away.
Baby, I'm in the cast.
Her people be running away, burning down the house. Then your child get a show. Your Sims be doing all type of things, y'all. It be so funny. Whew. But anyway, I don't play no games, but she want a Sims deal. She really deserves it. Like, what y'all want to do? But I deserve this too. Sprite deal. Okay. All right. So you want to let us go? Let us go. One last word.
Okay. One last word, y'all. Be kind to yourself. Self-love is the best love. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, accept yourself, and just know God is real. And that's on that.
And I second that notion. It's always by God at the end of the day. I'm just gonna end it as usual. Keep God first. All right. Remember, it's all love always. Until next time, y'all. Be nice to yourself. God bless.